Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Ielts speaking test. My name is Madhav. I'll be your examiner for the Ielts speaking test. And your name is?
My name is Riya Sharma, but
How
do
do
call
we-
me with my first name.
Okay, how do we spell your name?
R-I-Y.
A-R-I-Y-A and
Sarma.
S-
S-H-A-R-M-A.
A. Okay, I'll call you Riya only. So, how are you feeling, Riya?
I'm quite nervous.
Okay, be relaxed. And how did you arrive to the center?
I actually came by bus
Okay, how
as I
fun?
use public transportation.
Okay, so shall we start?
Sure.
Okay, Riya. So, which part of your country do most people live in?
Actually, my country is divided into three different regions. It's mountainous, hilly, and the plain area, which is termed as Tarai region. And people mostly live in Tarai region as there is availability of a lot of resources as well as the infrastructures.
Okay. Tell me about the main industries there.
There are different kind of industries such as tobacco industries, fiber production industries, or textile industries, and many more.
Okay, Riya. So, how is it easy or how easy it is to travel around your country?
It's actually not that easy because of the geographical diversity. But if you want to travel different kind of places, you can hire different vehicles or means of transportation.
Okay. So, has your country changed much since you were a child?
Yes, I have found a lot of changes. If it comes to transportation, it has actually been upgraded into different modern vehicles such as electric vehicles and more interesting infrastructures. You can find any modern infrastructures here.
Okay. The place where you live, does it have various kind of traffic congestion problems?
Well, sometimes it becomes a problem because people in Tarai region are very much crowded, so you can see people waiting for in the list to just in the queue to travel places.
Okay, Riya, let's move on to the next section. That would be a cue card. You will be provided with a cue card and you will have 1 minute to make notes on that. You can use the sheet for making notes. Right after that, you will have 1 to 2 minutes for speaking. You can use this and you can start now. Okay, so your time starts now.
Actually, I do have a lot of people that I admire the most. But when it comes to a single person, I would like to say that J.K. Rowling is one of them. J.K. Rowling is one of the most inspiring people that I have ever known. And she is actually famous for her career and what she has done in her life. She's actually a writer and she has written books based on different genres. So I got to know her from a book which was well known by a lot of people, named Harry Potter, and I have read all the books of Harry Potter because I found it interesting when I read the first chapter of the book, and it was actually inspiring because I'm the person who loves and admires fantasy genre a lot, and it was based on the fantasy genre as well. So she has been well known by a lot of people because of the struggle that she did and how she came up with her opinions and thoughts in front of a lot of people. And I would like to meet her too because I have always been inspired by her and her struggling era as well, as I got to know her about her activities and her career prospects as well.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to the next part. So, tell me, Riya, what kind of people become famous people these days?
Actually, in the modern era, I have found a lot of people who are being famous through social medias like TikToks and Instagram, as they post different kind of pictures and videos there.
Okay, so is this different from the kind of achievement that made people famous in the past? In what ways?
Of course, because people in the past used to be famous because of their talents, skills, or different kind of abilities they had, like painting, which is the form of art, and photography as well, which was actually based on traditional views. But at present, people are not much concerned about such kind of talents and skills, but based on the video quality and camera and as well.
Okay, so how do you think people will become famous in the future?
Well, I think the trend is going to be continued because people, as mentioned earlier, people are not much concerned about what skills and ability do people have, and they are being famous because of different kind of facilities or different, approaches they have, rather than their skills and abilities.
Okay, like you mentioned. So tell me, Ria, what are the good things about being famous, or are there any disadvantages?
Well, there are both the advantages and disadvantages, because people get people get famous because of their skills and abilities, and it makes or creates a lot of advantages as people get to know about them, and the talent will be shown or known by a lot of people. But the disadvantages could be they can get threats from people of they can get threats from people.
Okay, since you mentioned the threats from people, so can you tell me how does the media in your country treat famous people?
Well, in my country, medias are much concerned about personal things, like what kind of activities they do regularly or things they love to do, rather than asking them different questions which might help other people as well. So it's based on personal things mostly.
Okay, that'll be all. So with this, we'll come to the end of your IELTS speaking. And thank you very much. Your scores will be posted soon.